All right, yo, here's another thing I want to talk to you about because we're kind of catching up from our last hangout, but
Yeah.
we did talk about like making friends with women, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I told you how like that changed my life. And second of all, it's just fun. Like I love women. So it's like, it's
Yeah.
really enjoyable. It's like a little bit of a different dynamic from men, just a little bit. And,
Yeah.
and I noticed you've been hanging out with that, what's her name? What girl is she? What's
Uh RuneScape girl, Juliet. Yeah.
RuneScape girl a lot. Cause I'm
Yeah.
seeing it in the
Yeah.
Instagram too. Was she in New York?
Mm-hmm. No. No, no, no.
I don't
We
know
went
why.
to a
Yeah,
we went to a festival together.
got it. And
Mm-hmm.
how was that?
It was sick, man. It was really dope. It was really, really
Was
cool.
it Astroworld? I hear that was a really good
It wasn't
festival.
that
Okay.
I yeah, not no, not that one. But
Okay.
we went to Head in the Clouds.
Okay. Who was there?
My favorite artist, Joji, was there.
Really? Was that the first time you saw
Mm-hmm.
Joji?
No, I've seen like third time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Or maybe even
Um,
four, yeah.
so okay, I have questions about this because this is so fascinating to me. I love this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The friendship with RuneScape girl. What's her name?
Juliet.
Juliet. Okay.
Yeah.
How is that? Like, what's that like? How many times? First of all, let me ask you this: how many times have you guys hung out by now?
It's been a lot now. And yeah, we've hung out quite a bit. It's been sick because yeah, like we talked about this before. Like I didn't really like have any friends that were girls,
Mm-hmm.
really.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. I've had a couple of friends that and then it went sour, or like it was just quick, or I don't know, just like I never had like a friend, like a close friend girl,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I think maybe ever of like consistently hanging out with a girl who's a friend, you know.
Yeah. And how is that? How is that? Like, what's that like compared to hanging out with guy friends?
Um, I mean, it's super cool for me because like I don't have any friends that are girls, so I mean, uh, yeah, it's super. I mean, I haven't really like actually no, it is super cool because when I was going through my shit with like that one girl a little while ago,
Yeah.
like I hit up RuneScape girl and I was like talking to her. I was like,
Mm.
I was like being sad. Like I was like telling her, like I was venting to her. And it feels so much better when you do it with a girl, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
I think
why.
that's true. I think that makes a lot
I
of
don't know
sense.
why. But it helped me so much more. I don't know. Maybe because
Hmm.
I don't know. She's very like compassionate and whatever. But
That's cool.
um
Hmm.
yeah, it's been sick, man. And
Yeah.
that's something I realize like I feel like I've missed out on like my whole life for
Yeah.
sure.
Now, uh, when you guys hang out, do you ever feel like attraction for her?
Um yeah, I mean she's like an attractive girl, but I think I like we work together, so it's like
Yeah.
I value that
Yeah.
ultimately, you know what I mean? And so
Like, are you ever
yeah.
hanging? Like, I ask these questions because like, once again, this stuff fascinates me. I love this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like, are
yeah,
you
me
guys
too.
ever hanging? And do you kind of, and once, let me like, disclaimer it with this or premise it with this.
Yeah.
Like, I know that this is like also like you said, a business relationship with her, and you would never want to like, you know, break that. But
Yeah.
let's just like talk like hypothetically. Like when you guys hang out,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
do you ever feel and this is like science for me, not like,
Yeah.
I'm just fascinated. So, do you
Yeah.
ever feel when you guys hang out like that spark of chemistry where you're like, wow, like we really are getting along, like, well, we really like each other, like we have so much chemistry. Like, do you ever feel that and go like,
uh,
whoa, that's kind of cool. That feels good. That feels good.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, because she's like, like I think in our we did a video in the first video we did. I was like, you're like the girl version of me,
Yeah.
you know, um, and because she's into like all this nerdy shit like I am,
Mm-hmm.
and she likes to like do like cool stuff, like she shoots guns, bow and arrow, like
Yeah.
all this nerdy LARPing board games and all this, video games like VR, whatever.
On a side note, would you
Um,
ever cosplay with her?
I think I
Or
already
LARP?
have, yeah.
Nice.
No, yeah, we did a choreographed sword fighting scene
Oh,
together.
nice. Nice.
uh, yeah. See, I think that's like, I think I've felt like it's always been hard to maybe relate to girls or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not that. I don't know. I had like a weird experience in middle school, and then
Yeah.
I think that kind of messed me up with girls for a while.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about because when we're
yeah,
young,
yeah,
well, yeah, I know specifically what you're talking about, but to generalize it, when we're young, like we well, first of all, I think it's like culturally we separate the boys and the girls. So boys are hanging with boys, girls are hanging with girls, and then that moves on to like middle school. And then around like 7th, 8th grade, our balls drop and we start feeling feelings, and we don't know what those feelings are, but they start clashing with like our old feelings of like girls are stupid, you know? And
yeah.
and so I think those are the feelings where we start like, the flirting, even if there is flirting, it's like mean flirting and stuff like that. Cause I think at that age, they don't know how to deal with those feelings. But regardless, I think a lot of people, most people, including myself, there needs to be like a certain transition point where we go like, oh, wait, the other gender they're not like an alien.
Pretty
Like they're
cool.
just, yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're
people.
chill.
They're cool, just like my other friends. Um,
Yeah. Sometimes it happens at age 13, sometimes at 28.
and, and I mean, I personally think that's the key to dating. Like when you could feel comfortable with the sex that you are attracted to. Excuse me.
Dude,
When you're, yeah,
yes.
like when you feel like they're just people, like friends of yours, I feel like
Yeah.
going on like a date after that with somebody is like, oh yeah, they're just like a fucking person that I'm about to hang out with. Like, and that's why it's like so annoying to see all of like this dating advice where it's like women are like their brains are literally completely different from men, and in order to attract them you must say these things which light up the attraction centers in their brain, which are much unlike men's. Blah, 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 blah. All that does is first, like, the other thing is, like, women get the same exact shit fed to them. And it's like, when that happens, all that does is it just creates a bigger divide between the sexes and makes you more uncomfortable because it makes you feel like you can't relate to them. So annoying.
Yeah.
It took me a while to like really go, wait a second, they're literally just like me. It's like when do you know about like the red pill world?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Don't
Maybe
yeah, don't Google it, but there's this whole community of like guys that they call themselves red pill because they think that they are like learning the cold, harsh truth of life. And that cold, harsh truth is that women, they like men with money that are hot and sexy and tall and are like, I don't know, popular or something like that. And it's funny when they say that because I'm like, dude, you guys are literally just describing yourself. Like, you think women are shallow? Okay. So are fucking you, dude. Like, you're all shallow too. Like, you're just describing you. They're all the same. Everybody's the same. And I'm not saying
Shallow,
everybody's
yeah, in
shallow.
different ways.
I'm
In
not, yeah,
different
I'm not
ways,
saying
yeah.
everyone's just shallow, but I'm saying like everybody has the same interests. Everyone's attracted to the similar things, like in general. And it's not as shallow as like money and looks and stuff like that. But I do think, having a sense of purpose is attractive. And
Yeah,
if you're a very purposeful person, well, what tends to happen? You become successful. Um, but anyway,
yeah.
like that's what frustrates me so much, is because I see so many people that just create a bigger divide in dating. And it's like, I want you to do the opposite. Like, relate more to the other sex.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. And
somebody,
when I had that, when
yeah.
I had that, like, I think me growing up, I always felt like I connect with dudes over like talking about girls,
Yes,
you know?
yes, yes,
And
yes.
so that's why it was always hard for me. And it's not like you can't, I mean, and me talking to the RuneScape girl about my girl situation, it was
Yeah,
like I was talking to dude, like a dude. It
yeah,
was sick.
yeah, yeah. It's
um,
cool once you realize that.
and I guess there's other things. I guess you can't necessarily talk about like your girl situations with a girl you're trying to get with, but
Yeah.
there's other things. I mean, like, yeah, that's like one specific thing, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely a true one. But yeah, I guess so.
But I mean, I don't know. Maybe some girls like full transparency.
That is something to think about. Like I'd want to like go away and think about that one. That's really interesting. I
Yeah.
think it always has to do with like how comfortable you are with it. And if it's coming from a place of like, are you doing it in a really like needy, like cheesy way where it's like, oh my God, I really like it and I really want things to go well? Or, you know, or you're
Did you just hear an impersonation of me?
actually, yeah. How did you know? Wow.
I thought I was talking to myself for a second.
You were like, wait a second, is the microphone, am I hearing
Echoing?
myself? Yeah, echo. um, wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think like as long as you do it in like a chill way, it's probably gonna be cool. But that is a really good question. Like,
Yeah.
anyway, um, okay. So last thing about RuneScape Girl, because I love people making friends with the opposite sex. Um,
Yeah, I'm new to it, so it's
yeah,
exciting.
yeah. And okay, so like, do you ever hang out with her and go, wow, wait, is she into me, or am I just dreaming?
Um, no, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
uh, I don't know. Yeah, I go back and forth, but
yeah,
yeah, I guess that's like the
yeah,
natural thing to think about,
yeah. And
you
yeah,
know.
exactly. I think it is natural. Um, but yeah, that stuff fascinates me. Um, cool.
Yeah. What do you? Okay, yeah. What do you think? Looking from the outside.
Looking from the outside, I'm
Look
like,
at.
damn, these guys are cute. I'm like, these
Yeah.
guys look good together. Um, I would love to like actually, outside of like a YouTube video, or like an quick Instagram. I would love to see how you guys interact. Like on a, like actually hanging out, talking. That would be fun to watch and like see the vibe.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna invite you out
Nice.
to one of our
Oh my
nerdy
God.
LARP
Oh
sessions,
my
Dungeons and Dragons.
God, dude.
What?
Hold on, look. I bought this in the mail for me and
I
my
can't
girlfriend.
see.
Hold on, I'm gonna show. Oh fuck! I bought foam swords. I bought foam
Oh, no
swords in the
way.
mail for me and my girlfriend to just fight.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Were you? That's like exactly what we did. We actually, when we went to this festival, we had these like light up, like almost like lightsabers. They were given out.
Mm.
And we did our choreographed fight scene like during the festival in front of everyone. It was pretty awesome.
Um. All right. So.
But yeah, no, it's like our work situation is so like sick and perfect.
Yeah.
that, you know, I just
Yeah.
keep it like,
Dude, you're such a respectful person. It's incredible.
oh,
Um, I'm the type of person where like, yeah, obviously I would respect all those situations, but in my head I'm constantly going, but what if? But what if?
yeah.
Yeah.
And also it's really, really, really fucking cool finally having a friend
Yeah.
that's a girl. That's like a whole, that's probably like that and the work
Yeah.
situation thing, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Good. I'm glad that's happening. So what else? What else do you want to talk about?
Um, hmm. Well, where do we leave off in our last?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'd like to make more friend girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Like
should.
now that I've, you know, yeah. I feel like this one was like an easier one because we can like completely relate on everything.
Yeah.
So it feels like I cheated a little bit.
Yeah. Well, that's actually a good thing, I think. I mean, I think you should always be looking out for that. It
Yeah.
should always be easy,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Like same as like if I were to make a guy friend,
Yeah.
like it's the same, like you said, same, like you have to relate or
Yeah.
whatever.
It needs to be, yeah, it should just be easy. Like that's another thing also like about dating is like people think that like it should be hard and you should be like overcoming big challenges in the it's like no, it should be easy. It should feel as easy as hell.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's good. When you feel like, oh, I
Yeah.
didn't really have to do any work to make this happen. It just naturally happened and we were really good together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betas is a show about relationships made for the weirdos, introverts, and artists who love people, conversation, and learning to embrace who they are instead of molding to what the normies want from you.